Hello, my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark, Wintermute, the story mode of The Long Dark. My name is Sprocket, and this is episode 5, continuing the adventure. I just wanted to look at this startup screen. It kind of has some clues in here. At least I'm taking them to be clues. There's probably foreshadowing here. Some of the things that caught my attention is the radio antenna at the top of the building or the mountain there. And just got me thinking about the government agencies that try to control the weather. Just has my mind spinning and thinking of possibilities. Anyway, let's go ahead and resume our game.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, when last we left off, we were here at the good doctor's office. At least we assume. And we've come across some very interesting notes. The doctor has kept dutiful records of his analysis of people he's come across, and he's trying to make sense of the events going on. This door right here is locked, and there was a note saying that they need to keep the windows open, which makes me think I should walk around this building and see if we can find a window open. It also makes me think that whatever's in here, they want to keep it cold with the windows open like a freezer. And we did hear about a body that drowned. It was on an examination table, and a townsperson saw it on the table, and the doctor was examining this supposedly drowned person, and the doctor was behaving strangely. So I am wondering if there is a body in here, and specifically if it is the drowned victim or something like that. I could be wrong, but I'm just trying to put notes together, and you guys left a bunch of comments. Thank you so much for responding. You guys are okay with me talking about my theories out loud, which are most likely going to be wrong, and I'll probably look like a fool. But I'm going to have fun in the process as I try to speak out loud what's running through my brain as we try to go through this mystery. You know, guys, I'm getting kind of excited about this. It's pretty interesting. I have more theories. One other comment that I got was helping me. Thank you so much for the person who commented this, that when we went into Cooper's Blind, the bar, we read through somebody's journal. Remember that? We took their journal, which I think is kind of creepy, but we're reading their journal. They talked about how one of the people there, like, they keep hearing waterfall noises. And I didn't think anything of that. But apparently in the previous episode 4 at Blackrock, one of the prison guards kept hearing waterfall noises and wandered off. Ooh, guys, I'm getting chills thinking about this, but it makes me think about MK Ultra, mind control, the government experiments to try to affect people's brains and thought waves and patterns, and some kind of weird, creepy, cool stuff that might be coming across. I wonder if that's the case. People are hearing noises that are induced somehow, maybe by those radio antennas. I don't know. It's just got me thinking. All right, let's go outside. I'm going to walk around the building. Let's see if we can find a window open. We do need to go back to the co-op, the little gas station place or whatever, the store. I think I left a note back there, so let's get started.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, additionally, I probably at some point need to sort out my gear. So, can we even get around the side of this building? I am curious if there's a window open. Did we find a pry bar also? We found a lot of gear in the last episode. I don't know if we found a pry bar. Okay, I don't see any open windows. Well, that's a shame. They didn't leave the window open like they said they were going to. It is getting late. The sun is down, the moon is up. We need to find a place to shelter for the night. Looks like the weather is actually pretty good, though. Kind of calm. A calm evening. Also, you remember the orcas? I keep thinking about the orcas that washed up on the beach. Somebody is messing with nature in a big way. And then you got the earthquakes going on. Like, nature is revolting. I mean, Not like revolting in the gross, disgusting way, like, oh, that's revolting, but like in the revolt, you know, like fighting back. Anyway, gas station. Actually reminds me of a funny card. I used to play Magic the Gathering, the card game. And there were some orcs in one of the cards. And a lot of the old cards would have subtext, like little text at the bottom. It was kind of funny. And one of them said, "The orcs are revolting." And then the little subtext said, "Yes, they certainly are." It's kind of a play on the word revolting. Okay, I did leave a note in here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Maybe we'll just sleep here in the co-op. I feel like I'd be like doing that on a dare. It's kind of creepy in here. Okay, I dare you to sleep in the co-op. Okay, so I forgot this note. It was even in plain sight, and then I didn't even end up reading it. Let's see what the note says. Handwritten prescription, a note with the clinic header. Oh, dang it. And I accidentally picked it up instead of actually reading it. So now I've got to track it down. Fortunately, I don't have that many notes. Handwritten prescription. All right, let's examine this. Recommendations for sleepwalking. Take 1 antidepressant pill before bed. Lock all doors and windows in the house before going to bed. Give Martha the keys. Ask Martha to wake you up before the time the episode usually happens. Wear earplugs if you feel that the ocean is too loud at night. Dr. Larson. Again, guys, with the noise in the head. Too loud. And obviously the earplugs wouldn't help that. It's really interesting. You know, and also, there is a treatment for depression that uses magnetism on the brain. It kind of replaces electroshock therapy, where they would actually take an oscillating, very, very high-power magnet and hold it up to your skull, and it would induce neurons to fire and have quite an interesting reaction. Anyway, that makes me think about this kind of stuff, like radio waves causing people's behavior to change. Also, I gotta tell you a joke. Now that we've started talking about Martha helping out her husband. But first, let's go to sleep. I'm telling too many stories too quickly, and I'm gonna lose some of my viewers, I think, if I just keep rambling on like this. So don't leave yet, guys. I'm gonna try to stay focused on this quest. Let's follow the dare. Somebody dared us to sleep in here, I guess. We're gonna try out our bearskin bedroll that we totally legitimately obtained. We did not steal from anybody. I've got a helicopter outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's kind of loud. Okay. We need food and water. I would imagine a bearskin bedroll is worth quite a bit of money. It's not, you know, it's kind of like an heirloom, kind of a treasured item. I don't think they're really that common, are they? Okay, we're fully hydrated, fully satiated for hunger. We're gonna sleep for 12 hours, and I will see you guys in the morning. Unless somebody comes in for some aspirin or something. Okay, good morning. Nobody came in. I'm actually surprised. There were a few mice running around during the night. One of them nibbled on a box over here during the night, but otherwise it was pretty uneventful. As far as I know, I did not do any sleepwalking, but I really couldn't tell. Okay, so let's take a look at our objectives. Check out the town's key locations, which we have done. Oh no, did we? Maybe there's more. I'll have to look at the map. So we still need to go to this yellow house. So we'll head over there, I guess. As we're walking... Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I need to probably drop some items. I can hear myself clanking and banging around. I do want to harvest... Let's get some tinder plugs. So if I have to make a fire, I'm going to need Maybe at least 4 of these. Let's do 2 more. Gotta have these on hand. I do have some books. That's good. I don't have any real fuel, though, other than the books. I'm going to drop the accelerant. We'll drop the stack of papers. Got a nice supply of matches already. We're not going to need all these matches. I've got some antibiotics. We'll drop some of those. I'm going to keep the antiseptic until we get some old man's beard. I usually only keep 3 bandages at a time. Man, look at this. We're spoiled. 3 emergency stims already. As far as clothing goes, let's harvest up some leather here just to have on hand. And also pretty soon here, you know, we might be able to get the well-fed bonus. Would be nice. I do need to fix up our clothing. What am I wearing here? Wool scarf and Astrid's toque. Okay, her toque is probably pretty warm. Oh, I wonder, you know what? The hat I just dropped might be better. If I fix it up, it might be better than the wool scarf. Okay, I do need to start fixing things up, I think. As far as food goes, I'm guessing we're going to be spoiled for food. I'm going to drop the cans of dog food. Let's drop... Oh, hold on, let me sort by condition here. Is there anything in low condition? Actually, everything's looking pretty good. Let's get some food. We'll eat these peaches. We're going to start with the canned food. Try to help us with our weight management. If I was playing the open world survival, I would definitely heat these up by a fire first to get the cooking bonus, level up cooking, and get some more calories as well. Okay, we got a little bit left. We are underweight now, which is good. We are going to drop our improvised knife, so we've got this extra one here. We still don't have a gun. We got 8 pieces of cloth. Okay, let's fix our hat really quick. Oh, we don't have a sewing kit. Okay. Alright, we are off. Let's go check out what is at the end of the road here. I need to pick up some rocks or something. I don't have any weapons. Ooh, that's a cold wind. Oh. It's going right through my zippers. Okay, yeah, so I told you I was going to tell you a joke. The name Martha reminded me of this, because when I tell this joke, I always think of Martha. And this guy is married to Martha. And Martha is hard of hearing, and she's stubborn. The guy keeps asking her to get her hearing checked, and she refuses. Finally, she tells him, look, you go talk to the doctor, and I'll follow his instructions. Hold on, I gotta check this out.
Where did they all go?
Terry's shack. Have you seen her? These are a lot of missing people. Maybe we should take a number, just in case we see them. If we see a guy with no eyes, no nose, and no mouth, we know who to call. By the way, have we already been up there? I think we did go up there. Maybe? Are these all boarded up? Anyway, the guy goes to the hearing doctor and says, Doctor, my wife is hard of hearing. I'm here on her behalf. How can I help her? And he says, all right, here's what I want you to do. I want you to start far away from her when you come home. Go in the entryway and just very gently call her name. And then just gradually get closer to her. And then when she finally hears you, then you'll know that's how bad her hearing is, you know. So the guy goes home and he opens the front door and he says, Martha.
This stuff will come in handy.
And there's no response. So he walks a little closer down the hallway. He says, Martha. He listens. There's no response. He walks into the kitchen, and there's Martha working at the sink on something, and he says, Martha, and she turns around and says, what do you want, Henry? I said, what, 3 times? So the wise doctor, he knew that it actually wasn't Martha who had the hearing problem. It was the husband. Anyway, I love that story. Okay, so car, we got a flare shell out of that. And I think another flare. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. Nothing super great, or it would have caught my attention. Got more missing people.
Where are all these people missing?
So what is this building? I missed that. Did it say what this is? Perseverance Mills Police Constable. Oh, this might be where we're supposed to be. Yeah, this is the place on the map. Hello? New objective. Find clues at the constable's office. We've got a jail cell. Ooh, nice. Alright, be right back, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, we've got a key to this. This must be the key we found in the doctor's laboratory. Got a revolver. 84%. Revolver ammunition.
I can use this.
Thank you very much. We may as well prepare this. Oh, I can smell the oil. Somebody's been cleaning this. Oh, I've got a note. Is this the door we just came in? A handwritten letter. A letter addressed to the constable. Well, that's us, right? Dear Constable Pete, please find me when you can. My husband Martin has gone missing. It happened last Friday. I woke up and he was gone. The front door was wide open, snow all over the carpet, and he didn't even take his coat. It's not like him to leave without saying anything. But he's been sleepwalking these past few weeks. I think it's supposed to say, but he's been sleepwalking these past few weeks. I hope you find this note very soon. Please contact me when you're back. Jen. Alright, Jen. Hope your husband is okay. Sounds like that is happening a lot lately. Ooh, we got a can opener. Yeah,
handy.
we can take it. Nice. Do you think the good constable will mind us going through his cabinets here? He does like his crackers, doesn't he? Got a 6-burner stove. Nice. Nothing in the freezer. An old logbook. The constable's ledger. Last entry. I'm heading out on a grid search. None of the locals have offered to help, and these blasted lights in the sky keep coming and going. Power only comes back at random. The local doctor's quarantine is sitting heavy with them, I think. They want to break out as much as hole up at home. And now the doctor has vanished, along with what looks like half his patient summaries. I'm heading up the riverway into the wildlands. There's a boat the previous constable stashed up there at the old launch on the far bank before the choke point into town. The plan is to use it to go downriver and return to the coast if things go bad. No radios, no GPS, no backup. No choice. signing off. Alright, of course we're going to pocket this. Take the book as well. Hello.
Thank you.
Yes. It's like an old friend. We are also going to load this up.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That is my get out of jail free card. We'll take those. Those wool mittens are probably nice. Got more matches. Lots of fire logs. Now those are going to be heavy. Do I want to take one? Not really. Got a sweatshirt.
I'll take it.
I'll take it for now. I need to check out what I'm wearing. Those wool socks are going to be nice. A handwritten note. Note from Dr. Larson. Dear Constable Pete, I've conducted autopsies on our last 2 victims. Again, salt water in the lungs. Please come to the morgue whenever is convenient, and we can discuss more. I'll also need you to sign the paperwork in order to release the bodies to the families. Dr. Larson. Salt water in the lungs, you say. And we got the... Look like we took the key, so that's good. New objective, find clues at the constable's office. Oh, we completed that. Okay. We completed the objectives. And we've got a key now. So we can go... Sounds like there is a body. Industrial toilet. Is that like a vintage wine? Different flavor? We gotta take it. With hints of nickel plating. Okay. Door's locked. Jail cell is locked. Looks like somebody shredded papers in there. Got a book. Okay, I think we have found everything we're supposed to find.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Ooh, weather's turning nice. That's good. Before we head back, let's continue down the road. See if there's any other houses. Since we're here. Thought I heard something, but it's the flag. Okay, we don't have a pry bar yet. Don't need the antiseptic. Got more gloves. And no pry bar. Okay, looks like there's a house up here. What is the map showing? Ooh, what's this? Check out the town's key location. So we got a new location there. We do need to go back to the doctor. You know, let's do that. Let's go back to the doctor's, and then we'll hit these houses here and make our way over to this building. So we'll skip these for now. Okay, salt water in the lungs. Interesting. Most likely it is going to be like ocean water, but there's some elements that can produce fluids in the lungs. Alright, let's go inside.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, let's go inside. Oh. They did leave the windows open. Hello?
Okay, an improvised morgue. Looks like Dr. Larson did his best to maintain some kind of quarantine protocol for these bodies. It couldn't have been easy for him, being in such a remote location.
It would be interesting to match up these faces with the missing posters. Do you think any of these are people who are missing?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'll take the energy bar. We don't need the bandage right now. I'll take the jerry can for now. We do need to drop it somewhere. Maybe we'll make the general store co-op our base of operations. Recycled can. Okay. Let's see. I was just watching a TV show just recently where there was a chemical weapon that was developed, and when it was inhaled, it would cause symptoms of, well, like at the morgue, it would look like the person drowned, but in fact, the chemical had actually caused a reaction in the lungs that made them suffocate. It was, gosh, let me think of the name of that.
This stuff will come in handy.
I'm going to leave that behind. It's like we have a generator here. Antibiotics, I'll take them for now. I can't remember. I think we do already have antibiotics. I did see the note here. Oh man, let me think what that TV show was. Hold on. It was a Sherlock Holmes TV series on Netflix, I think, where he and Moriarty team up. They're like young Sherlock. Oh, that's what it's called. I think it's called Young Sherlock. It's pretty recent, just like within the last few months. Definitely within the last year. By the way, guys, that was so good. That TV series, really, really good. I enjoyed that a lot. If you're into that kind of stuff, so good. All right, we got a handwritten note here. It's a note from Dr. Larson. Okay. Constable Pete, I hope you find this note. I don't know how to contact you while you're away. I know you'd tell me to wait for you to handle it, but I can't lose another patient. They've all trusted me, but with Jacob, I thought there was still a chance to bring him back from wherever this syndrome has taken him. And there's still the chance someone is out there preying on these poor people deliberately. I've only started to see a faint pattern, to connect the dots. I can see now that for each of them, it started with insomnia, confusion, weird dreams. I was the only one who could see that connection, and I saw it too late. Now more people are missing. I'm afraid it's spreading. Okay. Interesting. Objective completed. Find clues at the clinic's morgue. That's it, right? Nothing else to find? May as well shut the door and lock it, I would presume. Something tells me that doctor's not coming back, though. Alright, let's get a drink. I can drink some soda. Let's get some hydration here. I can see the bottled water on the counter there. It's probably not as good as that industrial toilet water. How much water are we carrying here? Oh, we got plenty of water. Okay. I need to drop some loot.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, we finally have a sewing kit. So I can drop some of this stuff. Okay, I do want to fix our hat here. Let's repair this. %. And then we can harvest this. So Astrid's coat is 100%. This light shell, I kind of want to see if we find something better, but this fisherman's sweater is really good. We should repair this. I doubt we'll find anything better for this slot. So we're at 63%. Let's try it again. So I think this fisherman's sweater is best in slot, or BIS, as they say, for gaming. Best in slot item.
This
Okay.
bag is getting kind of heavy.
Astrid sweater is probably better. Yeah, we'll just keep her sweater for now. And then we did get some wool mittens. Let's put on these 86%ers. Can drop those. We need to fix up these climbing socks. They're going to be probably the warmest. The climbing socks are the best item for this category. So if we get another pair, that would be nice. Long johns are in bad shape. %. Let's fix up these snow pants. Okay, nice. And we don't have anything in this category yet. I will drop these socks. And then as far as cloth goes, we've got 3. Okay, we're actually looking pretty good there. We don't need 2 cans. Wait, actually, until we find a pot. Oh, we got a pot. Okay. So we don't need that. We don't need 2 of those. I don't need this jerry can. What I will do though is, let's fill up our, so that's 0.87. I'm going to drop that. Let's fill up our lantern. Then I'm going to drop these smaller lantern oil things.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I'm going to drop the gunpowder for now. We got another can. Lots of cans. Okay, I got to sort alphabetically. That's my problem. There we go. Got some bullets. Everything here looks good. I probably don't need all these books. Okay, we're lightweight now. Lots of food. Let's drop a little bit of water. And I think we're good. Alright. Let's see what the weather's like. Yeah, I like having our base here at the co-op. So we can listen to any of the local gossip. But yet, when we sleep at night, we don't have to deal with the snoring or people claiming they hear the sound of waterfalls. You know, stuff like that. The sun is setting, so I want to try to make it to the end here before it gets too dark. Let's check out these last few houses. Oh, I see like a church or something back there. Let's go check out the church. Wonder what's up there. It's locked. It's a pretty small building. So we've got a little pond here. Wonder if that's like a junkyard or... Yeah, I don't know what that is. So this house appears to be locked up. I think I skipped this truck. So we are on the lookout for a pry bar. Kind of cool. Are these houses actually out on the water? It's a little bit risky. Locked. I think we've already been down here. Yeah. Alright, let's keep going this way. Locked. I wonder if we ever really need to come back here to open those doors. Drowning hazard. Do not walk on the ice. No. Oh, it's in another language. Okay. Makes sense. How about over here? Can we go into the boat? Nope.
It's getting dark out here. I'll look for shelter.
Let's check out this car.
I think I can use this.
I'm gonna leave those and the matches. There's something in the back seat. Okay, those are all boarded up. Stars are coming out. It's getting late. Okay, where's the other house? Well, we gotta go up that long driveway. Can I get through here? Alright, let's have a look. Perseverance Mills. Maybe that's what we saw. The fences. And then there's a lighthouse. Ooh, I see a fire. Wonder if it's Methuselah. Haven't seen him for a while. I don't think Astrid's ever met Methuselah. New objective, check out the mill. Well, we might be sleeping here tonight at the mill. Hello, folks.
Hey, what do you want?
Hi there. I'm just looking around.
Well, don't be doing that.
Easy, Jean. She looks harmless enough.
Trust no one, that's what I say.
You guys guarding the mill?
Yeah, can't be too careful.
You're obviously new here, so let me fill you in on the situation. Someone's been going around murdering people, and that same someone is trying to burn the mill to the ground.
Come on, Jean. You sound so paranoid right now.
How else do you explain what's going on here?
Could it be that the events are unrelated?
Events? Unrelated? What are you, a cop?
A doctor, actually.
You a friend of Larson's?
No, I hear he's gone missing.
Yeah, missing. Like all the others. And the dogs.
Holy, Jean, you're too much.
What? You think it's all some kind of coincidence?
I mean, I don't know, but it seems a bit far-fetched.
Can I take a look around? Maybe I can help figure out what happened.
No way, lady. Nobody's getting through these gates. Not until whatever crazy out there is behind bars. Or even better.
Hell, Jean. When did you get so bloodthirsty?
Look, nobody messes with the mill. Nobody. Without this place, we have nothing. No reason to be here. The town would just disappear.
You're so dramatic.
I'll leave you to it.
Be careful out there, lady. Weird is happening.
I'm sure everything will go back to normal once the power comes back on.
Yeah, and I plan to make sure there's still a mill left when that happens.
I'm telling you, you have to stop listening to all that paranoid conspiracy Terry's always raving about on his radio show.
Radio show?
Yeah, Terry runs his own personal radio station out of the old radio hut above town. Mostly plays music, but occasionally when he's been smoking a bit too much, well, let's just say things get a little crazy with his theories.
Listen, that guy knows what he's talking about.
No, that guy thinks he's living in the X-Files or something.
Trust no one!
Come on, man.
Trust no one.
Okay.
Okay. So Larson and the constable both left town looking for the missing townsfolk. Each of them is a piece of the puzzle of what's going on in Perseverance Mills. Need to find them.
New objective, search the wilds. Does that mean we're going to be leaving the safety? Perseverance Mills? So what does he do if I like sneak behind back here? Is he gonna catch me? Okay, we've got a storm blowing in. It's probably best if we get to safety somewhere. Let me take a look at the map first of all. Do we have any new destinations? Check out the wilds. Okay, so we gotta make it over there. Probably in the morning, I would think. So there's a guy who's really into conspiracies. He's got his own radio station. You know, I have heard smoking weed does make you a little bit paranoid. Could be wrong. Never tried it myself, but I think I saw a documentary on that. Kind of makes you like, not like paranoid, but just like easily scared or like, I don't know, something like that. Anyway, I saw a funny bumper sticker the other day talking about conspiracies. It said something like, I don't like to think of them as conspiracy theories, more like spoiler alert. Because, because a lot of conspiracies end up coming true. So it's like spoiler warning, you know? Kind of funny. All right, let's go back to the gas station, get some shut-eye, rest up. Maybe we'll get the well-fed bonus in the morning. we'll sleep over here tonight, I think. Alright, let's get a drink. Oh, we could finish up these peaches. And how about some pork and beans? I hope I don't regret leaving those wax logs behind, the fire logs. But they are a bit on the heavy side. Alright, let's get some sleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning. Boy, somebody came in the middle of the night looking for some Pepto-Bismol. Other than that, I did sleep pretty well. I hope they're okay. Sounded like they were having a rough night. Alright, let's get out of here. Take a little bit of water. And I'll take a book. Okay, where are we heading? Oh, I gotta turn around. Let's head back to Cooper's. Appreciate you guys letting me know when I miss things. It does help out a lot. So, Anna told me that we are safe in town. But once we head out of town, all bets are off. So if we're heading out of town, we might be entering dangerous territory. But we're prepared. We got the distress pistol, we got the revolver, we've got some matches. Ooh. Where are we? Are we here? I'm gonna see what this is. Seems like kind of an isolated spot. Is this the radio station? Is this the guy who's paranoid? Oh, we got a trail going up that way. Oh, another house. Okay. Door's locked. Let's check out this place. So I hope he's not so paranoid he has a shotgun. Hope he's not so paranoid that he has a shotgun pointed at the door. If this is the guy with the radio. Nope. Kind of a cool little house. I'd be afraid of rock falls though. Got the wily coyote pushing a boulder off the cliff there. Interesting. Why is this house here if we can't go in it? I wonder if that will be an objective for later. So I hope that's not their sewage tank. Getting ready to roll down the mountain there. Feel bad for whoever's down there. Nah, it's just water, right? It's their clean freshwater storage. They probably have to have a truck come and pump out their sewage, I would think, in a place like this. Okay. Well, let's be prepared. Get our gun out. I'm glad we got that bearskin bedroll. case we have to set up camp here somewhere. Where are we heading? Should I take a look at the map? I guess we're just supposed to explore. Wonder what we're looking for. Sleepwalkers? Lost dogs? So I wonder if the dogs wander away because they're like hearing, you know, like a high-pitched noise or something. You know how dogs can hear dog whistles, but people can't. But then why don't the wolves do things? You know, like wander off. Looks like we got a broken down car. We still don't have a pry bar. Nice.
This'll come in handy.
I'm gonna leave the matches. I'm gonna leave the mittens. So we got 11 rounds. And 16 in this one. 16 plus 6, I guess. We got 6 loaded already. Hey, we got a wolf. There's a wolf on the road. At some point, I need to make some torches, I think. I'm going to try to get up here for safety. So he's guarding that area. What's he eating? Probably a rabbit. Oh, there's another rabbit. Once he finishes with the first one, he's gonna go get the second one. And we got another wolf over there. Lovely. Let's just take advantage of him being distracted, I guess. Well, let's check this truck out. Ooh, maybe I'll take that. I'm kind of worried about the wolves now. I do need to get some old man's beard when I can find some. Looks like a good tree to climb up if we have to get away from predators. Okay, we've got a fork in the road. I think we should go to the right first. Looks like a shorter shorter path to explore. I wonder if Will has been here. Somebody's left all these hoods open.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave those. I'll leave them.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
This looks dangerous. That is some fast-moving water. We got a little pier down there.
This stuff will come in handy.
I'll take it. It might be better than what we have. Oh gosh. Thought I was being cute there. That made a cool sound. Scared the crap out of me though. Thought I was being cute opening the gas tank. Ooh, hello. See, they knew I was going to do that. They replaced the rifle round, or the revolver round I just wasted. Okay. What could go wrong?
I'm sure I ain't carrying much more.
Faulty crossing. This looks like a one-way deal. That really did scare me. Okay, we got more wolves, some more rabbits. Interesting. What are we looking for? I'm just going to stick to the road. I'm hoping there's going to be a note or something in one of these vehicles, or maybe a building we find. But we'll take some sticks. I think it's a good thing that gas tank was empty on that car when I shot at the gas tank. That could have been bad.
Best be prepared for anything.
I think it's good we fixed up our gear. Otherwise, I think it would be a lot colder than we are. Okay, what's this? Got a collapsed tunnel, maybe? Maybe from all the earthquake activity? I do want to get a rock. Okay. It's quite the collapse. So, where are we? Guess we just head down this way. Probably comes to a dead end here. Got some deer up ahead. Ooh, I hear a wolf. Oh, here he is. Hey, Wolfie. I don't know what she just said, but it's probably commenting on this guy. Got another gun. Low quality condition.
I've seen hypothermia do weird things to people, but this feels like something different.
Yeah, what did he do? What's different? He just looks frozen. Did he just wander off or something? Is this the constable? So there's no notes on him. Got a paddle. Seems like a shame to break down the paddle. So there's like no note, right? I don't know if we need to go any further, but we'll check it out. Is this a dead end? I think this is a dead end. Okay. So we found a dead police officer. Didn't really get any clues from that, though. I'm gonna try to scare this deer ahead of me, if that wolf is around. See if he'll go for the deer. Oh gosh. Hey, it worked. We scared the wolf. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, man, I'm just never gonna get over that. They have the same button on the mouse that you use for shooting as you do for picking up things. Oh, come on. Okay, well, that wolf is gonna run off and die. Do I have any damage? Nope, we're good. So even after mistakenly firing, the wolf still came at me. Like, you know, when I accidentally shot my toe off there. I think that would have scared the wolf away, but no, he decides to come and attack. Okay, I don't know where I'm going, but I will keep looking. And I'm not happy about these wolves attacking, even if they get shot. Although I probably missed every shot there, didn't I? Maybe if I'd actually landed a shot. I should probably just aim. They're going to charge anyway. I may as well just aim at them. So that's the difference between the survival mode and the story mode. In the survival mode, if you fire the gun, they'll run away. But in this one, they just keep coming at you. I hear crows. Maybe I should check that out. Heard a wolf. What's he going after? He's going after a rabbit. Right there. I kind of want to go shoot that wolf. There's a bridge up here. Oh, he finished with the rabbit awfully quick. What's he going after? Is there another rabbit? Alright, we're gonna shoot this guy. There's a little shack. I did see the old man's beard. Wouldn't mind taking some of that. Oh, he got scared. Maybe he knew this is the big gun. What do we have here? Flare shell. At least if I have the distress pistol out, I'm not going to accidentally shoot it. Because you actually have to aim this one. Ooh, look at this. Is that Molly's handiwork? Maybe I will take a fire log. If we get stuck out here. So was somebody shooting from up there? Oh, here's where the wolf died, in the rock. Maybe the rock fell on him. So what are we looking for? I might go up on that rock where I think the person was shooting arrows from. Doesn't make sense to me. Why would they shoot arrows at that building? Were the arrows on fire? Did they light the building on fire with the arrows? Were they target practicing? Was somebody there when they shot? And these wolves are annoying. hope we landed a shot. Yeah, we did. I want to get rid of these wolves. Okay, it's getting late. I never did hit that bridge. Or maybe it's just natural, I don't know. Let's go back across the real bridge. And we'll do some more exploring. Really, I'm kind of worried about the sun going down. I see you, wolf. I'd rather deal with these wolves one at a time than having to deal with a whole pack of timber wolves, so it is nice. These fire logs are heavy. Maybe I should drop them. I'm just kind of worried I might need them if we get stuck out here. Might have to spend the night in a car. Should we go check out that other little dock? Ooh, can we even get back across this? We might be stuck here, guys. Can I get up that? It's like a one-way deal. Alright, I think we're stuck here. Could try that other bridge. Wait, let me look again. Yeah, the only other bridge is up there. So now what? I think I'm just gonna hug the perimeter, see if we can find a cave. At least we have that truck. If we have to, we can spend the night there, but I think we're supposed to find something else. I'm gonna check the objectives. Search the wilds, find the constable along the river in Perseverance Wilds, find a missing patient in Perseverance Wilds, and another person. So we gotta find 3 people. But I don't know how to get back across the water there. Unless I'm supposed to really risk my life and try to get across that bridge. As far as I could tell, I couldn't step up on that board. It wasn't letting me back across it. Okay, well, I made my way back to the constable. Didn't find anything. I'm gonna head back to the bridge. Try that again, see if we can get across. Oh, guys. Just came across a camp. Frame rates are really dropping here too. Wonder if it's all the little weeds that are blowing. But yeah, I'm really getting some lag right here. Anyway, let's take a look at what's in here.
This'll come in handy.
Nice. And another hunting knife. Alright, I'll take it. Don't need a can opener. This might be a good place to camp if we need to. But really, who is living out here? Who's camping? Whose stuff did we just find? And those arrows. Kind of weird. Okay, there's a view for us. Can we get across this bridge? Because I can't see any other way back across. Let me have a look around before I commit to dropping down. Kind of a steep drop there. Alright, here we go. Second attempt at the bridge. Maybe I can cheese it if I walk up the railing or something. But this isn't dangerous. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna die here? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. It was worth a shot. How can I get across? Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a gap right there, right? Can you get up that? Okay, well, I don't think we're supposed to get back across. I'm clearly missing something. I've gone around the perimeter, but maybe I'm supposed to look in the middle. Well, guys, I think this is going to be home sweet home for the night. Be sleeping in the truck. Got a beautiful sunset coming. It promises to be a very cold night, but we do have our bedroll, bearskin bedroll. I did put on the other coat as well, which should keep us warm. I might do a little bit of repairing depending on what our clothing condition is. Let's sort by condition here. So really, it's not too bad. Anyway, guys, if you made it this far into the video, I do want to say thank you so much for coming along. If you'd like to, take just a minute, press the like button, leave a comment. Hopefully you're already subscribed so you don't miss out on the episode. But most importantly, guys, I do hope to catch you in the next episode, assuming I can make it through the night alive. Take care.
Thank you.